That's not a bad score, guys. It's one that's like okay. It's you want me to tell you that this is a masterpiece? That's all you want me to say? Well, too bad. Hi, my name is James, and I love horror movies. Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is a movie review for Bring Her Back from the Philippou Brothers, who brought us movies like Talk to Me. That one was definitely way creepy, right? I think everyone remembers that. So, Bring Her Back. It tells the tale of a brother and sister as they uncover a terrifying ritual at the secluded home of their new foster mother, played by Sally Hawkins. And if you saw the trailers for this, you saw that she was a little bit off, right? There was something about her manner and the way that she does things that's very weird. And straight up off the bat, that's the one thing that you're going to notice in this movie. There's something very eerie and unsettling about this all. And, well, if you know the tropes of, okay, they're in deep here and it's about how are they going to escape this situation. Basically, the Sally Hawkins character's daughter had died in a drowning accident. And you assume that somehow she's going to use this ritual to bring her back. The acting is the standout here. It's really well done across the board from everybody from, well, Sally Hawkins and then the boy in this as well. He did a great job in this. And the sister there. Now, I didn't really see the sister in the trailers all that well because she's not showcased all that often, but she is a main focal point of this movie. I think most of us were enamored by this weird other person in the trailer that's kind of like possessed, and is it a demonic possession movie? Is it a kidnapping movie? It's all of those things. And if that's what you're looking for, then I think Bring Her Back is going to be the movie for you. However, if you are a well-versed horror movie fan and you are looking for something scary to entice you and go, oh yeah, this movie is not quite that. But it's not a bad movie. That being said, you guys need to know that the scares here are more done in the mood. It's actually really well executed by the brothers here. And then the tone. It's the lighting, and just the crippling loss of just, realizing that people die. And sooner or later, that grief is just going to consume you. And that's basically what this movie is all about. Let's go over to the tomato meter here and see what the score is. 92%. With 48 reviews. So that's starting out pretty high. And I think a lot of that's going to be because of the acting, because of the directing, because of the tone of this movie. It's crisp. It's dark and foreboding. William Bibiani, Bring Her Back, like many great horror movies, hardly needs to dip into the supernatural to shred our nerve endings. Well, it does have a supernatural element to it. I mean, I guess if you are dealing with demonic possession, transfer of souls, and if you really liked Talk to Me, and you like the angle that they were going for there, it has that kind of fresh feeling to it. The directors do a great job here, and I think if that's what's all that you need, then this is going to be for you. But if you are a cinephile, if you're somebody looking for more depth and scope, then of course there's going to be stuff to nitpick here. And I'll talk about that as I go through my score sheet here. Let's pull up my score sheet and start to fill in some numbers for Bring Her Back. Acting, directing, and story are out of a possible 2 points each. Cinematography and score, 1 possible point. Acting, Sally Hawkins is really good in this. And the boy who plays the older brother, also really good. I'm going to give it 1.5, but I reserve the right to come back and give it a full 2. Directing. Now, as I said, the technical aspects are really well done. The story is fairly well executed, but there's going to be some problems in here for a lot of people. There's going to be some pacing issues with this movie. So as a story, I got to give it a 1 for now. Cinematography, I am going to give a full point to. So that's 5.5 right now. The soundtrack is effective. It's serviceable though. So we're sitting at 5.5 right now, and you're saying, well, James, I thought you said you liked this movie. Well, we'll get to the watchability factor here in a moment, but I want to bring in some other criticisms that are available right now. Double Toasted, Corey Coleman. The Philippou Brothers are some of the best directors working right now. While I admire parts of Bring Her Back, I hated a lot of it too. Yeah, it's the most depressing horror movie of the year and is an endurance test for the audience. Now, this is what I'm talking about if you are a cinephile and you want to nitpick here. It is kind of boring. The pacing, it's sluggish at times. We kind of know straight up off the bat that the Sally Hawkins character is twisted and she's up to no good, right? And okay, for the first act, we'll go along with that. And unfortunately, that goes into the second act and, dare I say, the beginning of the third act as well, where it's like, okay, guys, we get it. She's crazy up here. She doesn't have it all together. Do I need to have all of the ritual and stuff explained to me? No. It can still work and still be creepy, but I think the directors were trying to use this video VHS tape method of showing us what can and cannot be done here. And I think that's where it's going to lose a little bit of the momentum, because we wanted to see a little bit more of a physical approach of, instead of her just sitting down and watching videotapes of someone maybe doing this thing that maybe works. It's obvious that we are watching something supernatural. And as I said, that's going to work for a lot of people out there. I didn't hate this movie. I like this movie. My early screening was last night at a mystery event. And as soon as I saw that it was going to be A24, I went, yes, because I was hyped to see this movie. Because as I said, I really did like Talk to Me. And I had a really good reaction to that. And everybody was saying that these two directors are really, really good at what they do. So I was hoping to buy into this. But this movie, for me, if you're looking for some logical things here that don't make sense, it struggles with one critical plot point that can make or break the movie for you. And we realize that, okay, the Sally Hawkins character is holding this one person here, and there's kind of a mystery as to who this person is too, which I also really liked. I dug all that stuff. But if that's really important to you, you don't just leave that there for somebody to have an experience with. Like, you would protect that as your number one priority, and you don't say, okay, I'm leaving now to go grab some groceries or something like that, right? This movie does that. And that's going to make or break the movie for a lot of people. And I think if you're just like, there's going to be a curiosity, because if you like Talk to Me, then you're going to be wanting to check this out. So I would say maybe temper your expectation of what you want from this, because if you just want to see what these two can do with horror and grief, I think it's going to work for a lot of people. It's going to be something that'll be like, okay, yeah, there's something really creepy and ominous going on here. And again, a lot of it has to do with the performances, especially from these young kid actors in here, because they're wearing makeup a lot. They're doing really gross stuff. This movie doesn't hold back with the gross things that happen in this movie. And I think it's going to hit the mark for a lot of people. So, that being said, is there any more testimonials that I wanted to look at quickly? I respect Matt Donato. It's an experiment in sitting with cryptic awfulness and how little is required to know for us to feel the infliction of sneaking maleficence. Sorry. Hardly a failure, but a steadier guide hand could have gone a long way. Well, again, I think it's going back into what this movie is trying to say about grief and stuff like that. Uh, it's a reductive take on trauma and grief, especially compared to sharper recent psychological horror dramas that unpack these themes with greater nuance. Yeah, maybe that's a good way of saying it, because at the end of the day, it goes down exactly the way that you would think. And is that something that is art? I think so. Guys, as I said, I think I had a good time with this, especially, as I said, the performances. Man, the performances. Sally Hawkins, Billy Barat did a good job in here. Jonah Wren Phillips is the one that's got like the blood on his face and weird kind of stuff. Really difficult scenes that he had to pull off for that. And then the other sister here, who should have had top billing, but isn't, Sora Wong, is that her name? Why is there no picture for her either? Did a great job, though. Really did. And I got to give it a thumbs up. Even though, as I said, there are going to be some pacing problems in here. It's not particularly scary. It's all in the mood and tone. So, with that being said, let's finish up this score for Bring Her Back and see where we sit. Watchability factors out of 2 points. So, hey, if you like the brothers' earlier work, then out of mere curiosity, you want to check this out on the big screen. And 6.5 is a little bit low, James. Where would I give more points to this? I think I'm going to bump up that acting to the full 2 points, because as an ensemble, if these performances didn't work as well as it is, I think it would have succumbed to those pacing issues that I was talking about. It would have succumbed to that big plot point in the middle of the film that will make or break it for you, where it's kind of like, well, if it's so important to you, why would you do that, right? Why would you? Yeah. Well, anyway, if you think about it a little too much, it may be like, oh, okay. Now, where does it compare to horror movies this month? To Bloodlines? Well, that's a debate that we can talk about. Hey, if you like this review, 7 out of 10, we can talk about things like the trailer reactions for Jurassic World Rebirth and Welcome to Derry trailer reaction. Skarsgård is back as Pennywise. Fubar season 2 trailer is out as now. 2 with the Superman trailer, but we also have the movie review for Final Destination Bloodlines, as well as Fight or Flight. Clown in a Cornfield. Oh yeah, that one was fun too. Clown in a Cornfield, Tenant's movie review, full reactions for In Flight, and Andor. Full series reactions are up on the channel as well. And as far as this month has gone for horror, yeah, Clown in a Cornfield, Final Destination Bloodlines, and then it's going to be capped off here by Bring Her Back. 7 out of 10, because I think Final Destination Bloodlines is a little bit better. This is a little bit more artistic. I'll give it that. I could maybe bump this up to 7.5, but it does have those issues in there that I addressed. So, what did you think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you looking forward to this? And 7 out of 10 is not a bad score, guys. It's one that's like, okay. You want me to tell you that this is a masterpiece? That's all you want me to say? Well, too bad. You're watching Mirror Domains.